So, global warming. Greatest threat civilization has ever known, right? Yeah. It's a good thing our government's all over that.
This is Brent Shulkin on his own web video. What's he doing?
I'm starting a group called Carrotmob.
Okay, so what's Carrotmob?
Well, Carrotmob is my attempt to create a network of consumers that will use their positive buying power to make incentives for companies to make environmental choices.
So here's what he did.
So I went to 23 of these little corner grocery stores in my neighborhood, and I said, I'm gonna make this network of people, and we're gonna come and spend a lot of money at one store. And if you wanna be that store and get all this money, all this financial reward, you can do it, but you have to do something environmental in return. But one store said, we'll give you 10% of whatever cash you bring in. Another store said 15, and then 17, 20, and then 22% was the winning bid.
That was from K&D Market in San Francisco's Mission District. So why do this?
This is sort of something more accessible for your average consumer who cares, wants to do the right thing, and there's really no barrier for entry. All we're saying is just go to this corner store and buy some toilet paper or some beer or some soap or some canned food, whatever you need. I also teamed up with the San Francisco Energy Watch program. They had experts come in advance and inspect what changes might be good for the store to make.
Go to a 4-foot lamp instead of an 8-foot lamp.
I spread the word and set up a time on an upcoming Saturday when people could show up to make their purchases together. Everyone has something they can buy from a little store like this.
The response? A line around the block.
I think it's amazing. We haven't gone in yet. There's a very, very, very long line.
I think it's amazing because it's so easy to participate. It's so easy for someone to just come down and spend a little bit of time and buy something they would already be willing to buy.
People buying snacks, cereal, juice, and making it rain. If you're unfamiliar with the term, the Urban Dictionary defines it thusly. When you're into club with a stack and you throw the money up in the air, the effect is that it seems to be raining money.
So the day of, how much money was spent?
I think it came out to $9,276, if I recall.
And quick, what's 22% of that?
That's about $1,800, $1,900.
That's $1,900 for light fixtures, ballasts, wire, connectors, labor for the retrofit, and the hazardous waste disposal fee.
What are you gonna do next?
It's a great question. I think we can continue this, but I think a more important focus, given the urgency of climate change, may be to focus on larger brands and say, look, we're going to have a global network of people who are going to reward companies not by showing up at the same place, but by making a purchase, by choosing one brand over the other on their weekly grocery shopping.